Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. So first of all, let's talk about the play versus subs video. In the poll, in the community tab, and you said 5 PM is better for you, but many of you also wanted at 7 PM. So I will tell you in some next videos, announcing the exact day and time, and I will probably do it next week, so don't worry for that. And yeah, let's start with the videos. You can see I went pretty high on ladder with Mortar bait, and I also played quite some really nice games. And yeah, let's start with the first game. I played versus 3 Mask Royal Logs, and yeah, let's start. Yeah, I BM a bit there because I was pissed off for some games that I lost before that. And yeah, I start off with a Skelly barrel there on the bridge, and I also pressure the lane with the spear goblins log there. And yeah, that was a bad defense because I could have played a better fireball there. And yeah, I also BM there because I was pissed off for the defense. I could have defended better there. And yeah, I defend with the knight there, but it's still a good matchup, so yeah, I can come back easily. There he plays his 3 mask. I go with the mask on the right lane, so 1v1. And yeah, so I can just fireball on the left. I try to defend my mask there. I fireball on the left. Those were bad Oggies, I think, because my mask was still alive and I took almost no damage there, so that's nice. I think I played the mask from the back on the right now. Yeah, because I have a good cycle now and I can go aggressive. But yeah, now I just decide to defend the mask with the knight. He plays his bar barrel, I defend with the gang, and I try to go aggressive because he wasted his bar barrel. I also log to chip damage, and that was a quite good offense because I forced him to defend with the Dark Prince. I defended there with the Goblin Gang because even though I take I assume some damage, I can double pressure, counter push, and that's quite better. So yeah, I decide to keep the pressure on there. I fight with the mask. Unluckily the prince charged, but it's still fine. I defend again just with the Goblin Gang. I also log to avoid some extra damage. I play the mask there for the Hunter, and I think I go aggressive again with the Skelly Bear on the left. Yeah. I defend with the knight. Those were some bad doggies, I think, because that tower was almost full. And yeah, I try to pressure double lane again. Now I'm in a pretty good situation because I'm doing a lot of damage and I have a quite good cycle. I tried to predict his offense there with mask, but yeah, it didn't work. I just pressure because I'm really up on elixir, so I go again with Excalibur on the right. He has also to watch out from the mask on the left, and yeah, I can pressure a lot there. And at this point I think, yeah, it's fireball log range, so yeah, that's GG. GG, nice game, easy matchup. Yeah, I BM a bit, but nothing personal, just yeah, let's go with the next game. Golem. So, a tip I can give you is to watch out from playing Mortar first play, because it can like happen this. Look, I played the Mortar first play and he played the Golem, so yeah, that's really annoying. You have to watch out from this place sometimes. Yeah, and there I am, cause I'm pissed off about like Golem. And yeah, there I just try to defend with a fireball. That was a quite good fireball. And yeah, I managed to defend her. I also try to pressure with Skelly Barrel and see which version he has. So yeah, at this point I knew he had the Cage Nado Lightning version. I just logged there to chip damage. I played the Mortar there because I knew he didn't have Golem in cycle, so I forced him to play something, and I didn't really understand the Skelly Dragons on the right. Maybe he was trying to predict my Mortar? I don't know. And yeah, there I think I also played the Fireball, like to force him to defend with some extra elixir. And yeah, that was a bad Skelly Barrel thing, cause like he can, like he's a lot up on elixir, so it really didn't make a lot of sense to pressure, but yeah, I still did it. So there I just had to assume the damage. And yeah, I think he starts with the Golem, so I start to build my defense there with the Mortar. Also, another tip I can give you is to always, like in this matchup against Golem, always save the Mortar for defense. And just try to chip damage with the pressure, like with Skelly Barrel and Goblins and that stuff. So yeah, that was a good defense there. I tried to pressure again, he plays a good Goblin Cage. I also logged to chip damage there. I tried to keep the pressure on with the Goblin Gun. Play the mask from the back. Spear Goblins on the left, I think. Or, yeah, also Knight to distract that. And I still try to pressure without overcommitting. So, Mortar again to defend and distract that. I also play another mask to cycle and defend quite more safer, well. And yeah, I pressure again with the Skelly Barrel. Mortar again for defense. It's almost always the same in this matchup. You have to be really patient with the cycle and the pressure. I play my mask there, so he can't lightning. I play the log to avoid the death damage. I think I pressure again with the Skelly Barrel. Yeah, this time on the left. Okay, Mortar again for defense. Spear Goblins. Knight. Mask, yeah, it's always the same. I also pressure now, and I play an offensive Mortar, because yeah, it's like quite good now, considering the cycle, and now I can do some extra damage on the tower, luckily with the Mortar, with one hit. Oh, actually 2 hits, yeah, that's nice. And yeah, at this point I just try to pressure as much as I can. I play again an offensive Mortar there. That was a bad lightning. I play the mask to defend. I also log, I think, to avoid the death damage of the golemites. I also play the fireball, and yeah, that's GG. Yeah, GG. Yeah, IBM. Cause yeah, golem is so annoying. And yeah, let's go with the next game. I think yeah, this was a pretty unlucky game. Royal Giant. I'm gonna put it in double speed because beginning was quite slow. So in this matchup you always have to watch out from this cycle. You should always save the Mortar for defense to distract the Royal Giant. That was a good, like a bad night from me. So he goes aggressive, I play the Fireball there, also Immortal to distract, I also played the Log, and that was a good defense there. I was really unlucky in this matchup, and it was pretty close. I defend with the Knight there. I try to pressure a bit with Excalibur again. Yeah, it's like in this matchup you have to play really passive at the beginning. I also, yeah, it's always the same. I play a mask there, he played a good fireball. I log there. Try to pressure a bit, double line pressure. And yeah, let's see what he does. Oh, that was a good mask there, because I also could manage to protect it. And yeah, that was some good chip damage there. That was a bad Royal Giant, because I could pressure quite well now. And yeah, he had a bad cycle, so I kept pressure, like I kept the pressure on. I also logged there on the left. I was in a pretty good situation. I was also up on elixir. I played the mask there. I go aggressive. He defended well there. I logged to cheap damage. I tried to still do some pressure there. And yeah, this was a tricky defense. I was forced to fireball the Skelly Dragons, but I took too much damage there. And yeah, I tried to pressure. That was a good fireball, killing the... Like, look, it was so unlucky there with the fireball. And yeah, GG. Yeah, GG. Unlucky, unlucky. But yeah, it was still a good game. Let's go with the next one. Splash Yard. Okay, this matchup is pretty good. Yeah, I BM because I lost in the previous game. This matchup is pretty good because Mask is so broken. And yeah, I start again with the Skelly Barrel. Knight for the baby. That was an annoying graveyard because I was forced to play my Mortar to avoid the baby splash damage there. And yeah, I'm up on elixir, so that's nice. I just logged there. I think I played my Skull Barrel again. Yeah. He played a bad nade, so I tried to pressure a bit more and do some extra chip damage. I play my Spear Goblins just to play something. I also defend again with the Knight. I think he graveyards, so yeah. And I play the Mask for defense. Yeah, look, like the baby splash damage is so annoying. Now he played a good Nado, but I pressured with the spear goblins, so I could do quite a good damage there. There I BM because I knew he would need to activate his king tower, but yeah, that's why I was pressuring a bit more. So yeah, good situation now in terms of damage. I played the Mortar there. I also wanted to protect it with the Knight, but like I wasn't sure if he would defend it with the bomb tower. I also fireball there, and the mask luckily was focusing on the baby. He goes aggressive now. I played the goblin to defend the graveyard. I also logged there, good defense. And yeah, I also managed to do some extra cheap damage there. I also play the mask. I keep the pressure on the bridge. He played a good bomb tower. Spear goblins there to defend. I also play the skelly barrel to distract the baby dragon. I'm forced to play the mortar again on offense to distract the baby. And yeah, I managed to defend well again. Okay, let's see. I could have played a better knight there, cause yeah, that baby was quite annoying. But luckily it died with the princess tower. That was a good bomb tower from him. And yeah, I defend with the goblin gun there. I think he also poisons now, so I can go aggressive again with the mortar. Yeah. You go with okay, mask and skelly barrel. I think I played the fireball there. Yeah, that was a good fireball, I think, because I also did damage to the baby dragon. But he defended well there. I tried to keep the pressure, because he just has like the knight to defend there. So I also played the mask for the baby. Okay, he managed to defend there. Well, it's lagging a bit, lol. Okay. I don't know why it's lagging, because on my phone, like, it isn't lagging actually. Okay. That was a good offense from him, but that tornado was a bit an overcommit, I think. So I tried to go aggressive, but he played a good bomb tower. So at this point it was quite close. He goes aggressive again. I tried to keep the pressure, because I knew he would overcommit with the tornado, so I like that scary ball was really good, and it gave me the game. So yeah, GG. Yeah, nice game. I think the next game was, yeah, Icebow. And yeah, it's a pretty good matchup. I'm gonna put it in double speed actually. I think I played the Skelly Barrel as usual. He played a good Nado there, so with Skellies and Nado I knew almost for sure he was playing Icebow. Also he plays the Knight there. I tried to fireball and see if I could connect to the tower, but yeah, I couldn't. He was up on elixir, so I knew he would go aggressive now, so yeah, I kept my my mask in hand, and yeah, there I defended quite well, and I also went aggressive since he wasted his log, and yeah, I'm up on elixir and on damage, so that's good. I think I go aggressive. No, I just try to chip damage with the spear goblins, and now yeah, I play the mortar. Since I'm up on elixir, I try to keep pressuring. And yeah, I play also the skelly barrel for the expo. There I just log to cycle a bit. I also split my goblin gang, knight there to distract the expo, mask and fireball to defend. Since he played his Tesla, I played the Mortar again on offense. And yeah, good mask there to to target the ice weeds. Now I just logged the tower instead, cause I knew this game would finish in like extra time with damage. There I play an item mask, and I go aggressive since he played his Tesla. I also tried to fireball. That was not a really amazing fireball, but yeah, good mask there, doing some cheap damage on the Expo. And again, just save the knight for the Expo to defend. I log, I play the spear goblins, I play the knight, so I knew he would go other lane. I play the mortar, I play the gang, I play the mask. Again, I fireball, and yeah, it's gonna be GG. I just like the key in this matchup is to like keep pressuring, and you will win it, because the mask is so broken. And yeah, GG. Yeah, the key with this deck is just to find the better moments to pressure. And now, okay, graveyard hut. I start with a Skelly Barrel again. He plays the the Iwis, so I play the Spear Goblins there. I think he played the Knight. I log there, yeah, he played the Knight. I got with my Knight on the same lane. So at this point he played his Mega Minion, so I was almost sure he had Graveyard. Also he played Poison now for the mask, so I was almost sure. I decided to go on the other lane with the Mortar, I think. Okay, no, Skelly Barrel again. And yeah, he played the Royal Delivery. I tried to go aggressive and see which structure he had. So yeah, he had the Barb Hut. I tried to defend the Mortar there with the Knight. Okay. He overcommitted a bit there. I play my mask to defend there on the left lane. Okay. I go with a Skelly Barrel. And yeah, he just defends with the Royal Delivery again. But I'm kinda out-cycling him quite slowly, but it's the key of this matchup. Once you find the good rotation, you have to keep the pressure on. So now I go aggressive again, even though he has the hat in cycle, but I'm up on Elixir. I tried to predict his Mega Minion there, but unluckily the Knight went on the left. I played the Goblin Gang there to defend the Iwis. He goes aggressive, and that was a good offense from him. I logged there, I tried to defend with the Knight, I think, yeah. And yeah, my Mortar was distracted by the barbs. I go aggressive again with the Scale Barrel, and I also play my Mortar since I knew he would play like something like that, so he doesn't have that in cycle, and that's good for me, because now the Mortar will connect to the tower, and that's a good amount of damage there. He also plays his Royal Delivery, so I'm out-cycling his better defense for my Skelly Barrel, so I go aggressive with the Skelly Barrel. He played his Skelly Dragons, that was good, but he has to watch out from the Skellies there, so he plays his Eewees, and I keep playing aggressive now with the Mortar since he has a bad cycle and he's down Elixir. He's forced to play his hat again, so I go aggressive again with Skelly Barrel. I also play the Fireball to do some extra damage there, and I'm also still up on Elixir, so don't worry. I'm not worried for that. I thought he would go aggressive now with the Graveyard Poison, but apparently not. And I think he goes aggressive now. So, yeah. I play the Knight there for his Knight. I try to also pressure a bit, so I don't allow him to play also the poison. And I go aggressive again with the counter push with my... Well, I play the Knight first and then my Mortar thing. Oh no, I just decide to defend there again. That was a good poison from him. I play the Log, the Knight there to distract. But at this point I have 2 masks on the field and I can pressure a lot. So I just go aggressive now because I outcycled him. He also played his Royal Delivery, so I go aggressive again with the Goblin Gang. And yeah, that's GG, because once you reach this point you just spam all you have on the bridge, and yeah, that's GG. So yeah, nice games. Yeah, nice games, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know like if you enjoyed it in the comments. And yeah, thank you all for the support as always. Let's see, yeah, top 800, it's pretty nice. And see you next video, guys. Bye bye.